sponsored by Progressive Insurance. I'm Michael Wallace. Donald J. Trump has been sworn in as the 47th President of the United States.
From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world.
He says he will usher in a golden age for America.
During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
CBS's Linda Kenyon says Trump made several promises during his inaugural address.
He promised to end what he called America's decline. He promised to crack down on illegal border crossings, increase the use of fossil fuel, impose broad tariffs on foreign goods coming into the U.S. He also promised to rename the Gulf of Mexico and Mount McKinley, while he said he would make it the policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Minutes before leaving office, outgoing President Joe Biden issued pardons for his siblings and their spouses to protect them from possible retribution by Trump. Earlier, Biden issued preemptive pardons to Dr. Anthony Fauci, retired General Mark Milley, and members of the House January 6th committee. Former federal prosecutor Lori Levinson weighs in.
It's never been done before, and also because it usually involves an admission that somebody might have done something wrong. But these are very unusual times.
Trump called the pardons disgraceful, claiming many of those pardoned are guilty of major crimes. CBS's Scott MacFarlane says Trump signaled he will issue his own pardons for people who stormed the Capitol 4 years ago.
How many pardons will Donald Trump issue to January 6th rioters? He has said unequivocally, it's a first-day thing.
More than 1,500 people have been charged with federal crimes for attacking the Capitol. Trump will soon address his followers who have packed into Washington's Capital One Arena. The Deep South is getting ready for what could be its biggest snowfall in decades. Cities from Houston to Pensacola could get 4 inches or more tomorrow into Wednesday. Robert Lott manages the Gateway Rescue Mission Shelter in Jackson, Mississippi.
We'll be operational until the end of the cold weather. Quote, having a daytime party come in during the day, stay warm, and then we'll have them coming in at night, stay at night.
Houston's already announced both its airports, Bush Intercontinental and Hobby, will be closed tomorrow. On this Martin Luther King Jr. Day, his niece, the Reverend Robin Scott King, lamented on Today's America.
We would be troubled looking at our society right now, I believe, and only because we've gotten off focus, we've gotten off course, we've forgotten the purpose.
Speaking at an MLK Day event in Virginia, Scott King said we have come a long way for the justice of equal rights, but we must continue to fight the fight. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 61 degrees in Richmond, California.